Should you wear weightlifting shoes? Now, this is a question I used to get asked all the time when I was a coach, full-time back in Bristol with all the university students. This short video will hopefully open your eyes, give you a few answers. First off, those of you who don't know what a weightlifting shoe is, here is one. This is my shoe, Adidas, and I've had this 8 or 9 years. And I wear this for squats, deadlifts, clean and jerks, and snatch variations. So weightlifting movements and sort of your compound strength movements. And the benefits of wearing this shoe are that there's a slight heel lift, which I'll demonstrate to you later or shortly in the video. Should help you with range around the calf complex area, allowing you to get into better positions when you lift. It's also got a solid base, which will allow you to produce force straight in through the floor rather than sort of the force being dissipated through like a soft sort of spongy heel that you may well have in a shoe in a sort of normal trainer. And it's also going to help you with your stability, which again is going to help you with your force production. So the first video shows pretty average movement really, so I'm quite tight around quite restricted around the calf area, which causes the sort of torso, the back to lean quite far forward, and there's a little bit of rounding in the lower back as well, which we want to avoid. When you're performing your squats, catching any Olympic lifts, you want to be as upright as possible. In the lift with the shoes on, you should be able to see that the torso is quite a little bit more upright. So the heel lifts allow a little bit more range around the ankle, which give a little bit more hip range, and allow the sort of a much better position. And if we analyse both positions, you can clearly see that with the Olympic lifting shoes on, I've actually got a much better, more upright torso position. So it's pretty obvious that wearing a set of weightlifting shoes will help you with your movement, but what it won't do, and this is a really important point for any athletes out there, it won't actually get rid of the movement issues that you've got. So when you go out into the sporting arena, wherever you're playing, you've still got those movement issues, you've still got those movement dysfunctions that are going to limit your performance. So you may not be able to actually generate the force out in the sporting arena that you could generate during a power clean or a squat because of the lack of movement that you've got in particular areas. It may also make you more susceptible to injury, like muscle strains, etc. So really you need to be rectifying that in the gym. So release techniques with a physio or a sports massage therapist, stretching, mobility work, or even myofascial release. So using a foam roller, using a lacrosse ball to try and sort of loosen up any areas, make its movement ability a little bit better before you go and play. Adding on to that, the cost of Olympic lifting shoes, I think they're quite expensive, £150 to £200 for sort of higher end. If you're just starting out with your first pair of shoes, get a mid-range, lower mid-range pair of shoes. I think these were actually £60 when they first came out, which is great value considering I've had them 8 or 9 years. Hopefully this has been useful if you were thinking about getting some weightlifting shoes, and I may have answered a couple of queries you would have. I'll stick a couple of links at the end of places online where you can buy some shoes, so you can have a quick look and have a look at the prices and the different ranges out there. Any queries you have, just let me know and I'll look to get back to you and answer them for you. Peace.